Hey guys, Ashlane here coming at you today with some discussion regarding Village Guard, Personal Break Timer, League Rebalancing, and hopefully a proposed solution to fix some of the confusion revolving around those issues. In the background today we'll play some 3-star content at Town Hall 11 from our recent clan war in Red Elite. I will be bringing a war recap the next couple days actually, so let's go ahead and get to these topics that I just outlined. So the personal break timer, everybody knows by now that it was reduced from 6 hours to 3 hours, but there seems to be a lot of confusion revolving around the personal break timer, and I figured we could talk first about just how to reset the personal break timer. How can you do it? Well, one way is to get a shield by losing a defense. Another way is to win 3 defenses in a row. That would be the mercy rule. Each one of those defenses, the first 2 wins, would give you a 15-minute extension onto the village guard to allow you to refill your clan castle. Another way is to go offline without logging back in for 30 minutes and not get attacked, plus 6 minutes. That's the timer that your base needs to be entered back into the pool. That was actually increased to 6 minutes, down from 30 minutes. So those are the ways that you can reduce your or reload, I guess, your personal break timer. Now, a lot of the confusion around personal break timers happens to be, in my opinion, revolving around the village guard, because when your village guard is active on your account, that is, I think Supercell put it in the in one of the forum releases. They put that it's almost like handing your phone to your little brother, right? So essentially that time should be treated as if you are online. So what's happening are people are logging off and checking back in throughout the day, maybe here or there, logging on their device, filling, donations or whatever, and then some of their village guard is still treating them as if they are online, and they're really not going the full 36 minutes plus whatever time their village guard is to allow that personal break timer to reset. Now, like I said, I think there's a reason for the confusion, because it's really hard to keep track of, right? So I know some of my clanmates have gotten frustrated over the last few days, just because one of the main reasons is that they haven't been playing for 3 hours and they've been kicked due to personal break timer. So I'm going to bring what I hope is going to be a very simple solution to this towards the end. But first, I just want to talk about why they did this, or at least why I think they did this. I have no inside information, but I think the thought process here was to make more bases available and to force everybody to go on defense. Also, a big reason, in my opinion, was to remove exploiting or like botting third-party stuff. This really gets rid of that because of the personal break timer. The problem is it's almost going too far the other way, or at least it feels that way because of a lot of the confusion around right now. So it's also adding more attacking and defending into the game, hopefully adding more loot. Now that's kind of up in the air, and that brings me to my next topic, League Rebalancing. So I've always been the opinion that max Town Hall 10s, it's kind of weird to see them in low-level leagues. Now, I actually did that myself with my max Town Hall 9. I used to barch down in Silver League and Bronze. And why did I do that? Because it was just so easy, to be honest with you. And it's nice that it's easy, but you're also taking so much loot away from the players who, are Town Hall 5, 6, 7, 8s, mid-level players who should be down there in the lower-level leagues really capitalizing on that loot, because essentially they have no chance at attacking higher level villages, right? Because they're low level troops. And we have the ability, Town Hall 10s and max 9s and 11s now, to actually attack villages on our own level, but instead we're taking all the loot around the lower level leagues. So in my opinion, it also always made a lot of sense to go a little bit higher, but right now it's really too early to tell. The league rebalancing, it might not have fixed the whole loot distribution thing. It might not. Farming is certainly not dead, that's for sure. But I mean, the people who say that are just being very reactionary. So I think time will certainly tell as far as the actual league rebalancing. Is it going to help the game? I'm optimistic, but I'm genuinely an optimistic person. So I have a track record of being that way. So I hope it works. But certainly it's too early early to tell, is my opinion on the whole league rebalancing, but it does feel right now that lower level players are in lower level leagues and higher level bases are in higher level leagues. It feels a bit better. It feels more, it feels like this was the way the game was meant to be played, in my opinion, on the rebalancing. Now let's get to the fix. Well, the fix, in my opinion, is so simple to the personal break timer, and that's exactly it. Add a personal break timer. I think add some sort of a way would be so useful to players to know, we already have an added metric in the game for how long the village guard is up there. I think it would be really cool and beneficial to have some sort of a mechanism to tell, if not a counting down clock, some sort of a mechanism to at least let us know that our personal break has been reset. You know what? There's two real reasons, in my opinion, why that's necessary. Obviously, number one is boosting. People who like to boost. A lot of people like to boost, not even people who pay to play, but obviously a lot of people I know, they just clear out their yard trash and then they use those gems for a couple boosts throughout the week scheduled on their own time. And the difficulty here is that you might start a boost not realizing that for whatever reason your personal break timer had not been reset, and then you'll have to go off your boost for 36 minutes, and the boost is only an hour long now, so that can really interrupt your boosting. So that's why the number one reason, in my opinion, why we need some sort of a timer, or at least something to toggle the switch so we can tell that it's been reset. And the second reason is for war planning and attacking. Now, I haven't seen it happen yet, but I know there's a big worry about what if I'm, waiting to the last half an hour or so in my war, or even last hour in my war to attack. And that's not necessarily meaning someone's slacking. It could just mean that they're strategically that was the best bet for them to do for their base level. And then obviously the personal break timer kicks them off and they're not able to log on to get their war attack in. That would be really helpful that we could actually know ahead of time. That way we could get on shield with plenty of time to go, or maybe we know that we don't have to get on shield. So that's my solution, guys. It's pretty simple, but I hope this video helped clarify some of the questions regarding how to reset your personal break timer, and hopefully some solutions on how to fix it going forward, how to lessen some of the confusion. So guys, thanks so much for watching, and as always, take care, guys. Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. Just a few ways you can help the channel out. Number one, like. Number two, subscribe. And number three, comment. Tell me what you think of the video. I really appreciate it, guys, and it really helps me out a lot. Also, you can find me on social media. I'm active every day on Twitter at @clash_with_ash, and on Bindle chat group #ClashWithAsh. And as always, you can find me on my website at www.clashwithash.com. Thanks, guys.